evening and welcome to SVG-TV News for Tuesday, August 13th, 2024. I am Jennifer Richardson with the details. 22 scholarships have been awarded to Vincentians to study in various universities in Taiwan. This is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Taiwan Embassy in SVG held its annual scholarship awards ceremony today. Announcing the awards was Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan, Fiona Fan, who said Taiwan continues to support Vincentians in pursuit of higher education. The ambassador wished the students well as they embark on their 5 years of study.
Was actually a suggestion, a proposal by Prime Minister Gongsup to our president, then President Chen, in 2004. The Taiwan Scholarship Program is not just about academic excellence. It is a bridge that fosters deep-rooted bilateral exchanges and friendship between our peoples. As you embark on your educational journey in Taiwan, we encourage you to embrace the opportunities to learn, to grow, and to contribute to the development of your home country upon your arrival.
Addressing the scholarship awardees was Minister of Education Curtis King, who extended his ministry's gratitude to the government and people of Taiwan, while encouraging students to put the opportunity to good use.
It is indeed an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate the achievement of these outstanding Vincentian students. As the Minister of Education, I am filled with pride and excitement. Firstly, let me express my heartfelt congratulations to each scholarship recipient. Never forget that your hard work, dedication, and passion have not only earned you this prestigious scholarship, but also position you for a bright future.
The government of Taiwan has been offering scholarships to Vincentians for more than 2 decades. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves underscored the great cooperation with Taiwan, which has helped to propel the education revolution in SVG.
Short-term scholarships, 3 months to do this or that. And occasionally you may get a 1-year program to do a master's degree. But the government never dealt with scholarships for undergraduates. And I thought that this was an error. And it was very interesting that none of the governments with which Taiwan had relations had ever raised this matter with them. And no government previously in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
To date, 291 students have studied in Taiwan through the scholarships offered. Minister of Agriculture Sabota Caesar is again urging farmers across SVG not to sell their dasheen for under $100 per sack. This call was made by the minister while addressing farmers at the UBEC Food for Security and Innovan consultations yesterday at the Richland Park Government School. Caesar noted that there are some traffickers who continue to sell their products for less, which is unacceptable, and all farmers must maintain the standard price.
I want to repeat this, but I'm going to say it differently than what I said in Lakwa. If we mobilize ourselves, and if we stand united, and if we look at those things that unite us more than those things that divide us, when the trafficker come to buy from you, and you tell the trafficker no farmer selling for under $100 per sack, the trafficker cannot get any dasheen. So I want to send a message to the young man who spoke to me when I was coming down the step and want to put the blame on me for the price of dasheen. Don't blame me. But I am here to create the leadership for the farmers of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to stand united and for the first time stand up to any buyer and say, this is our price. Take it or leave it.
Caesar added that once the correct approach is not taken, traffickers will continue to peg off the farmers.
Until that philosophy is in our blood as farmers, to defend ourselves and our hard work, persons will continue to come and peg us off every single week and give us prices where we can't buy another sack of manure, and you're going to put the blame on me. Don't blame me. We have to organize ourselves, and I am going to work with the ministry, staff.
The minister further stated that traffickers also have to do a better job at marketing the produce.
We are not going to continue to subsidize the housewives in Tuna Puna and in Arima. All of us are one Caribbean. I love them. But we can't be Billy Button working for nothing. That must stop. And as long as I am the Minister of Agriculture in this country, I will continue to lead that fight. But I need your support to get it done.
The minister has been reminding farmers about the dashing price for quite some time, as farmers have been coerced into accepting pay as low as $40 per sack. Also, at the consultation yesterday, farmers received a number of items through the Ministry of Agriculture World Bank project. Chief Agriculture Officer Renata Gomes, in his address, urged the farmers to take advantage of the supplies that were given, noting that SVG faced a significant challenge as a result of the drought, the volcanic eruption, and the COVID-19 pandemic.
It's very important that each and every one of us take advantage and make maximum use of what support is being given by the government of St. Vincent and Grenadines. I mean, we can't force you to work. We can implore you and encourage you to do the work, because the minister would know I'm a believer that money runs the world. And if you are not making money, obviously you'll become disillusioned and want to put on tools, you want to put on everything, put on arms, and see that you can continue. But there's money to be made in agriculture once it is done properly.
Roxanne John, National Project Coordinator, noted that the government skillfully negotiated a $10 million deal in 2021 as part of the blue economy, which carries three major components.
The project aims to mitigate the negative effects on the agriculture and fishery sectors, and we were able to come up with some objectives why we want this project: to increase food production and availability of food, sustainability, improve economic and physical access, and to improve the quality and competitiveness of our fish, our fruits and vegetables to the targeted food safety investments. And so this project, looking at three main components: the crop sector, livestock, and fisheries. And this project has been implemented by the Ministry of Finance, Economic Planning and Information Technology, to which I represent here, and the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, Fisheries, Rural Transformation, Industry and Labor. So it's a joint effort.
Deputy Chief Agricultural Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture, Colville King, pointed out that the ministry continues to invest in agriculture and food production in an effort to boost food security.
It is even more important that we continue this kind of investment. Of course, this project, as Roxanne mentioned, was responding to the volcanic eruption, COVID-19, climate change, etc. All things that continue to impact on the sector. So today it's about distributing items, and it's not simply about distributing the items. Of course, you'd be happy to get them, but the ministry is interested in boosting food production. It's not that you get these items, you go home, and that's it. We want to see increased fruit and vegetable production increase meat production, increase fish. Because where there are shortages, the price is raised.
Also in attendance at the consultation was the area representative and Minister of Health, St. Clair Jimmy Prince. A man from St. Vincent is currently in critical condition at the Celestibud Medical Center in Antigua after being involved in a serious vehicular accident last Sunday. This is according to a newsroom report out of Antigua, which stated that the man identified as Michael Scott on his ID card. The news article reported that despite confirming the man's identity, authorities have been unable to reach his next of kin or any other family member, and given the urgency of the situation, the authorities have made a plea to anyone who may have information about his family or loved ones in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to come forward. There are more than 70 shelteries at J.P. Eustace Memorial Secondary School, most of whom are from the Edinburgh and Otley Hall communities, whose homes were damaged during the passage of Hurricane Beryl on July 1st. Shelter manager at the school, Kimani Lane, told SVG-TV News that the shelteries are doing well despite their circumstances.
To be honest, I find a lot of them handling it quite fine, quite well, based regardless of the fact that they just lost everything, their whole life, basically. Well, not their life, but the livelihood. So I think that they're handling it quite well. Obviously, you're going to have a little bit of ups and downs here and there, a little bit of discrepancies, but I think that they're doing okay. Everyone is all right.
Lane, who is also a teacher at the school, noted that he has not received any updates as it relates to the reopening of school and its readiness to house students, but is optimistic that the relevant authorities are handling the matter.
As far as I understand, school is scheduled for reopening on the same date that it was always scheduled. That's all I know for now. So I'm going to give everyone in charge the benefit of the doubt, and hopefully we will have everything rectified and school will be opened on time.
Prime Minister Dr. Rav Gonsalves assured that shelteries will be relocated to guest houses and resource centers as they prepare schools for the new school term. There are 20 schools being used as shelters. 54 students who were successful at the 2024 Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment CPEA have been awarded scholarships and 151 bursaries valued in excess of $190,000 from the General Employees Cooperative Credit Union Limited, GECU. This as the 22nd annual scholarship awards ceremony got underway at the Methodist Church Hall today. Chairperson of GECU's Scholarship Committee, Bernice Roberts, says GECU stands firmly in building a nation through education. Roberts said that GECU will not only support recipients financially, but will also support psychosocial needs.
Parents, guardians, we partner with you as members of this GECU family by offering our support to your financial support. And as you become GECU scholars, you would also recognize that getting one of these scholarships, it does not just end here. We are not just interested in giving you financial help, but you would notice that over the years, we're going to support you emotionally and in a lot of different ways. So this morning, I want to again extend congratulations, and parents, you have to be very proud and recognize you this morning, because we know that in a lot of cases, what sets these scholars apart is not just their intelligence, but also who were charged with raising them.
President of GECU, Michael Says, told recipients that they will evolve with time and that they should not lose sight of their goals, visions, and plans. Says urged the students to have courage and dream big.
For with God, all things are possible, and you have everything within you already to position you in the place that you need to be to accomplish every dream, every goal, every desire of your hearts. GECU is here to support you. We are here. We will stand with you throughout this journey. We are here with you even in your adulthood when you're ready to move from education into your homes or vehicles. We are here with you. And I just want to let you know that we are indeed a family, and a family that will stick with you, will stand by you through the thick and the thin.
CEO of GECU, Julian Ivo Jocelyn, gave the students advice that they should think of as they progress in life.
Always do the best you can until you know better. When you know better, do it. In addition, we continue to host annual youth symposium for our scholarship holders, which focuses on building well-rounded individuals. Likewise, our scholarship work program allows full participation within the working environment, providing scholarship holders with valuable work experience and technical know-how.
GECO's annual scholarship program has been running for the past 43 years, and close to $1 million in scholarships, bursaries, and awards have been given out. Program Director of the USAID-funded Caribbean Agricultural Productivity Improvement Activity, CAPA, Stanleyford Edwards, has sounded a call for youths to get involved in agriculture as he welcomed the initiative of micro-business stimulation game workshop organized by the Center for Enterprise Development. Edwards remarked that the program is perceived as innovative, particularly in its focus on engaging young persons and demonstrating significant representation of women, which is of great importance.
Catering for young people, and 3, there is women represented, which is very, very important. What we do at IESC in terms of interventions is to ensure that there is profitability. And if I can use the word value chain, it means that everyone that is involved and connected in the value chain, we expect them to do well. So if we're speaking about agriculture, the producers, we expect that the producers should do well. We expect that processors should do well. We expect that the buyers should also do well, and including the support services, so input suppliers, financial institutions. So in other words, we do not just believe that our intervention should just be an intervention for an intervention's sake, but that our intervention should really promote profitability and sustainability.
Addressing the participants at the workshop who came from the SVG Community College, he said that the micro-simulation exercise provides individuals with the opportunity to consider entrepreneurial ventures.
Operating a business is about making a decision in terms of how you're going to do this business for it to be sustainable, but also so that you can continue to satisfy markets. So our program, CAPA, supports market linkages. It means that we work with hotels and supermarkets, aggregators, exporters to identify markets and then to connect small producers into those markets, both for fresh produce and agro-processed products. The third objective is strengthening private and public extension services. May not be relevant for this section, but when we think of agricultural development, the extension officers work with farmers. It's important that they have the right information, the right capacity, the right skills and expertise to be able to provide strong and timely agronomic information to farmers so that they can meet market requirements.
The UBET Micro-Business Simulation Workshop started yesterday and ends on Friday. And several bags of garbage were removed from Clare Valley Beach over the weekend by the primary school Red Cross group. The group demonstrated that it is never too early to start giving back, as they helped clean up the beach post-Hurricane Beryl. Many beaches were full of debris as the shoreline received a beating from the sea surge during the passage of the Category 4 storm. The Red Cross leaders from Clare Valley reminds people that they can make a difference in their homes and communities, making them feel valued and important.